insight this week comes courtesy of one of the most successful government agencies of all time, NASA. It's easy to find critics of pretty much every government-funded program, but even the harshest critics admire the scientists that collaborate every day and beat the odds of getting payloads into space on time and, for the most part, on budget. NASA's repeatedly proven that they can tackle complex, nearly impossible tasks and get the job done. And because of this track record, one of our greatest American assets now needs a new mission, one that calls upon the brilliant minds at NASA to serve their country during a time of turmoil and great need. Many people don't know that some years ago, the geniuses at NASA started looking ahead and trying to anticipate where the next big frontier might be. And they embarked on a small program called Space-Based Solar. And today, I'm asking every person listening to this broadcast to check it out for yourselves. Just go to NASA's website and type in the words Space-Based Solar. Speaking plainly, and I know you want me to, there are very few places where the United States still leads the world. And space-based exploration is one of them. As soon as you see for yourself that years ago NASA scientists figured out a way to leapfrog every other renewable energy technology on Earth, it will have you asking why we continue to invest in solar panels. NASA's solution was to leverage America's investment in space exploration to build a series of solar arrays above the Earth's atmosphere. There would be no atmospheric dilution and no harm to the environment. Electricity would be beamed in a completely safe, diluted form to something akin to a satellite television dish on the top of every roof. Every home, every factory, every hospital and school would receive their electricity from solar grids floating far above the Earth. Now, just think about this for a minute. This would mean no more damming up rivers and lakes, no more nuclear power plants or nuclear waste to contend with, no more wires strung from house to house or across deserts or farmlands, no more centralized targets which allow terrorists to knock out an entire power grid, and more importantly, no power outages every time there's a hurricane, thunderstorm, or flood. Just one small satellite dish on top of every building. Now imagine what this would mean to remote villages in Africa, Asia, and South America where electricity is needed for clean, disease-free water or to power hospitals and schools. Imagine what having clean, unlimited power all around the planet would do for the quality of human life, not to mention the biosphere in which we live. This is the great promise and potential that space-based solar energy offers, and thanks to the scientists at NASA, it has become far more than a dream. Today, the United States is on the cusp of the most important breakthrough in clean energy, one that will put windmills, nuclear power plants, and yes, solar panels to shame. Now, the question we need to be asking ourselves is what the scientists at NASA could have done with $500 million in funding for space-based solar. Like I said earlier, once our leaders decide to stop looking for blame and chasing the market, we will reclaim our heritage as leaders in innovation. And in my view, space-based solar not only offers a way to save the American economy, but also the planet. And that's our insight for this week.